Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with France. So, we are at war with Denmark because I want their Danish... well, not their Danish territory, sorry. I want their territory here. I want their New World territory. They've got Vinland, they've got this colonial... they've got their Caribbean provinces. And the Brits are trying again to make a US... colonial nation. I'd like to see you try. How long do you think it will last? I think it won't last. Just saying. However, French California are going pretty well. So the only one I'm missing is Alaska. I even have... also, what the hell? I even noticed I had this province. Let's remove the French one there. I'll change the culture of this. Then we'll start working on Alaska, finally. So I have the Pope is still in my coalition, but they should hopefully be leaving it sometime soon because they're up to over 50 relations and they love me apparently. I mean, obviously they kind of don't, but they pretend to. Let's put a diplomat back on own subject. I can stay down to one diplomat while I'm doing European shenanigans. The Papal State has left our military coalition. And they're also allied to Ragusa, Switzerland, Memmingen, Pisa and Trent. A whole bunch of piss-easy allies. And I've been giving it some thought. Let's have a look at some generals. Bad. Bad. Not great. Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, one more. Bad. There you go. I'm just getting up my professionalism ready for one of the missions. And let's start deving up some provinces with some decent enough trade goods. I'd also like to statify some more of my land. Bear in mind that later on I'll be centralising states once I've dealt with all of my reforms. So let's statify Valencia. I will do the others soon. Actually what, let's just half state this all now, shall we? Then I'll just spend admin as it comes on. A couple provinces aren't cause, a couple provinces aren't cause, a couple provinces aren't cause. Once they're ready, I'll put them into states. And no, I'm not gonna centralise them states. No point. Spend the admin to do the rest. And yeah, we'll just wait for the processes to finish up. Then they'll join in too. As for my treasury, let's use it to... go for Salvador de Bahia. Let's help out the Brazilians. Go. And you know what? Let's speed it up. I have the manpower to spend. So you can see it says global modifier for the settler increase. But if you look at this, I don't have the benefits by naval attrition. Because I still need a province or two to offset this. We're the first to circumnavigate the globe. Never mind. Right. Get wrecked, my guys. So now that blocks someone off from one of their circumnavigation missions. We'll take it. And I have 8 active cardinals. Let's also grab the improved relations. We'll grab the prestige and let's try putting our hat into the ring for the Holy See. After this piece, I need Brescia to go back to Milan. So Venice, you'll have to help me. Also, look at that. I've got claims everywhere here now. Perfect. I'm glad that my guy stopped circumnavigating the globe, considering they succeeded. We'll put this to protect trade in Mexico. Go to port during war. I'll list this off as Mexico now. Mexico. Great stuff. Then we'll just add more barks to it. And that'll be a success. So I do actually want to be at peace at some stage. We're just at war with Denmark and Finland now. So if someone could bring their boats over. If only someone had the boats to bring over, huh? Anyway, let's go drop our 30k back to Bordeaux for now. I still think the plan is to focus back on Europe a little bit. Austria aren't really expanding anymore now. They did go kind of angry mode, but hey, it's all good. I mean, they didn't really go angry mode, it's really just they've got Hungary and Bohemia. They haven't taken too much beyond their mainland, except from Baden, and Munich's now a vassal. So they've actually done relatively... I mean, I guess you could say they've been diplomatically aggressive. With their Union CB. Yeah. So once I take this, even though I don't have the actual province, I'll get them to concede Canada and the Caribbean. I can do that already. That's all I want them to do. We'll take war reps and some... no money. Let's be at peace for a smidge. And if I wait a month... oh, I don't want any of these. I have a plan. I don't need to wait a month. We go diet call. You saw me do this earlier. We'll go do it again. Go do the interaction once every 20 years. So I did it a while ago, therefore I can't do it right now. Okay, fine. Fine, fine. You know what? I eat my words. Also, I've now changed the province culture to Francian. So let's remove myself from this one. And let's go start setting up for not Canada, Alaska. We'll go say here. Crown colonies declared war on Jalisco. And that month took me to just over 50% on nobility, so there we are. And yeah, I'm just going to wait on the cool diet stuff. Meanwhile, trade company, I'm ready for that. Grow cloves in Zanzibar. I'm not owning Zanzibar yet because I don't know if I'm even going to take Gil, I'm not going to lie. Enact Edict de Nantes. I'm ignoring that for now until I can grab it. That's okay. Also, I don't need to bring my troops, and I don't need to bring my fleet to Denmark, sorry, but I will still leave my troops over here. They'll help me with the upcoming Genoese and Papal Wars. I mean, the Genoa War is easy. So is the Papal War, really. But hey, it all needs to be dealt with. Right, let's not forget. Venice. Even if you no longer ally me, return core province of Brescia. Now I'm going to use favours with Poland to ask for... I don't need to ask for manpower. Let's just gain some ducats, honestly. Yeah, Venice probably would have given me more. 129. Negligibly more, but more nonetheless. So now for the first time in a while we're at peace. I'd quite like to see about... Right. Australia's not really colonising anywhere. So I'm going to have to ask them to make some claims. Or I'll have to make the claims for them. And just fight. So let's make a claim on Lyon. But then I'll have to bring my troops back. Right. Australia. Am I subsidising you? No. You're not earning enough to warrant having a colony, is what you're saying? If I give you the standard 20 years of 5-ish ducat subsidies, go about there. Now, will you go do your thing? That'd be great. So now, I've almost completely blockaded the New World. Never mind owning all of it. Like, all the coastal stuff's nearly done. Which is quite nice. America coming along quite nicely. Can I fight the Chiaja Federation, though? 1570. Peru are finally getting involved with their own lands. Good job. Cusco is still in a coalition. But yeah, Peru can just deal with their own stuff now. They're big enough. They're also not in any wars. And Colombia could fight Muisca. Do I maybe have to step in here? I was saying I want peace, but... You haven't even got a claim? Make a claim. And let's see who else can I rival. GB. Okay, so next time I fight GB I can gain some power projection from them. As for my troop count, 154 plays 184. I can add 30 more. Let's add 10 more cannons here and add 10 more infantry here. So this will be a 30-0-20. This can have 5 more cannons. Oh, I actually want to have 6 more cannons, but gotta wait for money. There you go. Then you're, for all intents and purposes, basically a 30-0-20. Okay, I didn't click the thing. Couldn't tell because the game froze on the month tick. And this needs 5k more cannons. And then we'll be basically at force limit. And then have the basic ratios covered for all the stacks. While a lot of people will do the whole keep one siege unit and then have the others just as infantry stacks to reinforce battles, that's more of a multiplayer thing, I feel. I feel for single player just having all stacks with cannons on is actually kind of nice if you can afford it. This is the kind of situation where I can definitely afford it as well. Not just my monthly income, but also them damn sweet treasure fleets. So, I think I statified the stuff. Oh no, I didn't, did I? Because I'm waiting for this to finish coring, then I'm going to statify it all. Then we'll be even more rich. Even more rich. Perfect. So, 3 more ideas to go. No ideas, cover forms? Or is it 4? It's 4. 8, 9, 10, 11. This kind of makes me want to grab core ideas, if I'm honest. I need to wait on exploration, though. I want to make Alaska a thing. And maybe strengthen myself up in the Spice Islands. Grab all the cloves that I can. Also, I like how they're getting absolutely beat down by Mexico and they decided to leave my coalition. Like, yeah, okay. You do that. Yeah, let's add 5 cannons here. Then I'll need to start paying off some loans, I think. Removes my interest, stops me from gaining extra inflation as well. But I need to complete the Genoese commerce so that the monetary policy stops costing me, won't cost me any power cost problems. Then I can just have it on permanently, even if it does chew into the absolutism a little bit. I'm France, I'll have plenty of absolutism stuff going on. Right, 1 more year, and how many months? January 65. Perfect. Everyone's leaving my coalition. I gain a few extra troops and everybody's just like, lol no, I'm out of here. I know Portugal's still alive, but I can just use them as a target to allow them to colonise the excess stuff I can't be bothered to do. Yeah, the coalition's going away. There's a province for Louisiana, who are looking rather nice. Even though, to be fair, the MVPs of this has definitely been French Mexico. Or arguably Brazil. Brazil have done very well from the get-go. I am appreciating what California are doing though. Double colonising. Good stuff. For my subsidies, I'm down to only California and Australia. The others have had their 20 years. It's kind of why I would recommend to subsidise your colonial nations, as many as you can, just to get them moving, basically. They're in a coalition against my colonial nation, but not against me. That's interesting. They're also in the war against this guy. You know what? How about we fight the Iroquois? Do I need to be at war for anything? Let me think about this. I've given back the court to Milan. I've seized land. The stuff about Ojibwe won't matter. Because as long as they're not dead. But I can fulfill the nobility thing with Cool Diet. And then just once again revoke the estate. So that's fine. Yeah, I think they're at war with Hesse, Nassau, Goslar and Berg. Okay, East Frisia, you do what you want to do, buddy. I think I can declare that war, you know? Let's go. Iroquois. Declare war for a province. They're at war with people I'm not too fussed about, even though I will take land from the Chiaja Federation. Let's continue the big important drills. It's all adding to my professionalism at the end of the day. I don't want to take Tech 14 yet because of the penalty, so what I'd rather do is this. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. You're good. You're good. You're going. You're going. Let's see here. 3562. We'll need to get rid of this guy because of the age. So 3562 needs to go. Regrettably. We'll refresh Maurice as well. Thanks, Maurice. But your time is up. And then Nicholas. We'll swap you out too. Guys, so now it's a 60% professionalism. 10% more to go. And then I've finished the amount I need for... Again, it's looking silly, but trust me, there is a plan in here. It will finish up Royal Musketeers. I'll have 70% army professionalism. I need 3 more barracks or training fields. Also, France Wars of Religion. I don't really care. What does it actually give me as a mission? Because I'm not bothered about religious or humanist per se. If I do it via having religious, it will give me missionaries and times of the true power. Hold on, France gets Catholic supremacy till the end of the game. Cost of war school cost versus other religions and papal influence from cardinals. Okay. I could complete religious and then either choose to drop it or just keep it. There's incentives. I'm still not overly worried. Oh, you know what I did forget to do at peace? Upgrade Naples. It's meant to be a level 2 centre of trade. We'll get that on the next piece. So I did still forget something. Humorously enough. Humorously enough, but definitely believable enough. Let's grab. I'm not bothered about the manufactories right now. Because I'm nearly check 15. I want them to have the soldiers' households first, I think. So let's grab some workshops. And some barrackses. Looking good. Also, does it have to be in the French region, the barracks? Nope. It just needs own provinces with barrackses. Perfect. And we're definitely set. Now that everything's cored as well, let's statify this Castilian land. Again, I'll be centralising states once I've finished up my gov reforms. So let's just call this. Wonderful. I can also call like Piedmont and the like, but that'll be in a little while. But basically, the gov reform progress is taken as a multiplier from autonomy. So if I can get everywhere as states, of course the local autonomy average goes down. So I'll get them quicker. It's like negligible, but it's there. So I'll be able to do Naples as a level 2 after this Genoa war. That will take priority. And let's see here, I'm at my force limit right now. Good stuff. And the other good thing about statifying everything is it'll all get prosperity. I really want a fort in Segovia or something. I mean, it looks good, but maybe it's Burgos instead. A lot of this land is grasslands, but look, this is perfect for shielding everything from devastation. I mean, I am running defensive ideas, so I'm not too concerned about whether it be on a hills or grassland. As much as I would do otherwise, per se. Don't get me wrong, I'd still rather it be correct. Yeah, next up will be trade stations and plantations. Awesome. Am I on admin focus again? Good. I've gone back to admin focus. That's what I've been wanting. Add to my decisions. I still can't enact either New World missions or the call Diet. Can't remember if Diet call shows up here. Oh no, it shows up in the equilibriums. I can just do this. Diet's held March 73. Okay. Everybody will go help America because we're at war. So everybody's funneling units. Except hopefully for Peru, who are, yeah, Peru are doing good. This is what I wanted to see. I'm still not particularly enamoured by Argentina though. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give them one more province. And then they give me a merchant. Good stuff. Not perfect, but it's getting better. And my colonist is about to appear in Alaska. Nice. So again, that's the last colonial nation I'll need to form. Then everybody's up and going. How are Australia getting on now they've been subsidised? Look at that. Subsidised, immediately colonising. Then they need to also get out to here would be great. That'd be the cake on the icing. So now I need to get ready for Genoa. And it was literally January. Oops. Let's just get ready. Silly me. I could have done that in like October. Oh well. I mean, I've got so many troops over Spain now. Like, they kind of can't really stop me, to be honest. I'll get Milan to take on Genoa. Also, what percent do I have to inherit? 8% right now. Remember, I will be dropping exploration for court later. I will of course need a 4th idea set complete just so I can perform the swap with no real problems. We'll go take Genoa. Venice will join in for giggles. I don't really need Genoa in, but they're there, so... Right, let's go sit in Toledo. And in Leon. I'll have the 54k float ready to take on Castile, Spain. I'm losing a little bit of money each month, but why? Probably attrition from army maintenance, be it? Yes, it's attrition from moving into provinces with supply limit and accounting for reinforced cost. That's fine. I'm not too worried. They're going to try and fight me, aren't they, in Toledo? Which is currently their capital now. And everyone's stomping all over the native rebels immediately. Wonderful. Yeah, let's stay in Segovia here. Let's Segovia over here. And Mantua are sieging down Connie. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything. But you tried. And Venice are doing what? They're going for Sicily. You're so silly. Meanwhile, the coalition doesn't really exist again. It's kind of been nullified. Renewed a loan, not a problem. I could just debase currency here. But I'm going to leave it. Peru give me money in May. So I need to endure one more month of negative maintenance. Really? Mexico then will give me nearly 1400. Well, just over 1350 more accurately. In other words, at least 12 ducats. And what's this? Poland can give me admin. Thank you. I don't need to look further. Considering I also want to statify Piedmont area, but also go to Tech 14. That's going to be the feather in the cap. But let's do this war next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.